quick side note in today's episode, guys. I just want to let you know that AMinecraft SMP now has a public Discord that all of you are more than welcome to join, meet each other, talk about the SMP. There'll be announcements there for the SMP. We'll also be posting our videos there so you guys can stay up to date, and also we'll be chatting there with you guys. It'll be a lot of fun. So if you are a fan of the SMP and you want to come and chat with us and other fans of the SMP, the link to AMinecraft SMP's Discord will be in the description down below. And now specifically just for my blue team guys, the subscribers of this channel, which I guess is all of you because you're watching this video. Anyway, I've got my own Discord now as well, the EthanRPro Discord, which is set up similar to, every other YouTuber's Discord. We've got like a ranking system, so the more that you talk in there, the higher you can rank up and your name color will change. The bot will help you with like Pokemon related stuff and Minecraft related stuff. There's chat rooms for different games in there that I've done on my channel, including both Pokemon/Pixelmon and then Minecraft/modded Minecraft. There'll be announcements from me and my other team members, and it'll just be a cool place for me to get to know you guys a little bit more. I'm also adding a feedback section there, as I'd love to get specific feedback on where in different videos you guys got bored or where you really enjoyed, so I can try and like create those situations more or do those videos more in that style, so that the general viewership is enjoying my content more and more. So yeah guys, both Discord links are in the description of today's video. Go and check them out. I hope to see you guys on them. Don't forget, if you are on there, don't forget to @ me and just say, hey Ethan, I joined because of your video, and that would be really, really cool, guys. But yeah, enjoy today's video, guys. It's gonna be a great one. What's going on, everybody? My name is Ethan, and welcome back, guys, to another episode of a Minecraft SMP. Today, guys, I've been tasked with building the skeleton spawner. ExoRandy and Agammer found this bad boy a couple of days ago, and I have been tasked to turn it into a farm. I've been waiting to do it. I need to do it, so that's what I'm gonna do today. What we're gonna build is, I'm thinking, I want like a two-type farm. I want the XP grinder farm, so that we can use a crusher, very easy to make, and we can level up off it, although we already have a zombie farm for that. I don't see why we can't just have both. It'll be more fun that way, and it means that I get to build something different. So we'll have an XP grinder farm here as well, but we'll also have the ability to turn it into an automatic farm so that we can just get bones and arrows if we need. That is the plan for today's video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prep this room, and you guys will see, like, there'll be different clips as we move further and further along with the project. And then I'll do the redstone with you guys, and we'll design the look of the room together, so on and so on. But yeah, guys, I'm going to clear out this room first, get started on all the basics, and then I'll bring you guys back when we got something new to do. Alrighty guys, so I've set up a little safety torch field here like this so that we can mess around with the water. I want to decide how I'm going to do this. So, okay, so this will work fine on this scale. Cool. So usually I'll be lazy and I'll build like much simpler spawners, but because we're running on an SMP and I got other people's opinions to worry about, I'm going to make this into like a proper, like decent sized farm. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the 8x8 with the 4 lower. So basically what happens is, with a mob spawner, when you move the mobs away from the farm, they need to move outside of a certain radius, or the mob farm can only have 6 mobs spawned at a time, or the mob spawner can. So what this radius is 8 in every direction except for vertical, which is only 4 up and 4 down. So if we go 4 below here, have our skeletons drop down 6 so that they're already sitting below 4, the mob farm will be able to keep spawning skeletons even while they're still in this water down here, which is why we do this and we test what the water's going to look like before we bother digging all the way down. Then I'm going to bring the roof down a couple, because what I want to do is I want to do that, and then have the roof there, so that skeletons won't be able to spawn on top of the spawner block and just stay there forever and ruining one of our spawns. So this is the plan. This is the general idea of what we're going to go for. For those of you who have never built a mob farm before, there's a little bit of like instruction for you. You've got to move them. The easiest way to do it is to move them 4 downwards and then move them away from the farm, because that way you can stay near the farm and they will keep spawning, which is the general idea of like getting a good efficient mob farm going. So guys, I'm gonna keep building on the farm's like shape here, and I'll bring you guys back when we do something else. Okay, that's death number 1. Let's head back and hopefully not die again. Alrighty guys, welcome back. So I needed to come back over here and make myself a new sword, and I need to enchant some pickaxes to make this go a little bit faster, and I've just remembered that Randy gave me a gift, so hopefully... Come on, Randy, don't let me down. Hey, all right, I got speedy. Oh, yes, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, nice. And a silk touch, yes. Yes. Thank you, Randy. This is very good, thank you stuff. This is amazing. Yes, speedy's gonna be really useful. Silk touchy I won't use today, but silk touchy will be very, very useful as well. Boom, I'll put some bones in there. Thank you, Randy. Now I have to get Randy a gift. What a pain. It's fine. I'm gonna quickly show you guys this too. Randy's been working on this that we will be, this is where we're gonna live. So what is this? Holy. Oh my god. Welcome to SMP's hotel suite. Pick a floor, break a sign, and put your name on it. Okay, so Agammer's floor 3. I don't know what floor I want to be, man. There will be more floors coming soon. And then each floor is 7 high and 20 by 20. You can build your walls however you want, but do not build across stone slab build limit. No lava or fires. Light up the floors, mobs. Yeah. 7 high is enough for both a floor and a roof. You can build a balcony, just don't build it too far out. You can make farms, but make sure it's not louder than other householders to complain about. Okay, so we're not allowed outside. I know for a fact that it doesn't really matter if we build forward. We're just not allowed to build... Oh, maybe we're not allowed to build past here. We're not meant to build past this, and I'm probably going to break that rule. Maybe by a block or 2. I might go an extra couple of blocks if I have to. Because obviously I'm going to put a tree on my balcony, and that tree's leaves might extend over the limit a little bit. But I'm sure Randy won't mind. So this is like the area that we're all going to get to build in, which is really, really cool. I love this idea. This is so cool. I'm super, super excited about this. But now that I've shown you guys that, let's go back to the skeleton farm. So I regrettably forgot that I was going to need nether quartz in order to do this build. So I hope that I'm not ruining anything by going to the nether straight away. So there's quartz right here, but there's lava in my way. Alright, boom, boom. There's plenty of quartz right here. I'm only going to need, not that many comparators, but you know, we'll grab a little bit more if there is. Here we go. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, cool. So for the comparators, I'm pretty sure this crusher should work on the server. It works in single player, and obviously, like, there are differences in timings on servers and single player, but I think it should just work on here anyway. So that should be enough quartz for now. How many is that? Yeah, 30 quartz. That's plenty. That's like 30 comparators I can make. I only need like 8 max. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. Let's do some redstone. Alrighty, guys. So ignore the mess here. I've changed my mind twice about what I want this place to be. And how I want this place to work. But now I've decided how I want it to work, and it's gonna work. So let me just break these. So there's a little bit of room here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use a little comparator trick. So boom, 1 to 2 or 3, yeah. Boom, boom, and then 1 to 2 or 3, yeah. So what this does is it creates like a temporary loop from the power on this block here through the comparator. So I'll show you guys. Boom, and you'll see that it'll hold. Okay, this is the weird little loop thing that's happening because of the comparators. And it should leave majority of our skeletons at... Oh, hang on. Boom. A lot of them at 1 hit. Obviously, some of them are wearing armor. But what we need besides this is also the ability to sort of like close off our skeletons. So what I want to be able to do is when the crusher had finished, new skeletons were able to fall down, which obviously creates a problem because then you end up attacking skeletons that have got full HP, they lose a little bit of HP, and then the crusher kills them. There's also the problem of sometimes when skeletons fall down here, they hurt each other. But that's just like a small margin of error that I don't seem to be able to do anything about. But what I can do something about is I can create a little area up here where I could say flick a lever, and it would close up the passage there, so that the skeletons wouldn't be able to get down here anymore, and we would crush the ones that we have, then kill them, and then open it back up, and all the new skeletons would fall down. That is the plan. Now, I don't plan to make it all out of cobblestone or anything like that, don't you guys worry. But this is just me testing it out and trying to get a design done. What we're actually going to do is I'm going to create a super compact little area. So the area is actually probably going to end up being like this big, in all honesty. Like, this will probably be the size of the area, and it's going to be like super compact. It'll have an enchanting table, it'll have full storage, everything like that, including auto killing options. All those sort of things will be included in this. It's just, it'll be really, really compact. I think that'd be a cool idea because we already have a zombie farm that is like open and very like pretty. It's very pretty and it's a crusher. So what I'm going to do is the opposite of that and make it very, very small, very functional. It'll still look good, but it won't be as cool as, it won't look as good as Agammer's zombie farm. This will be more like really, really small functionality. And we're going to have a pathway right from spawn that comes all the way here, which we're going to use ice to do. So we'll make a little ice passageway now that we have this silk touch pick, thanks to Randy. So I'm going to continue onwards here. I've been at this for a little while now. Oh, uh-oh, I done baddies. Ooh, that was close. Okay, note to Ethan, don't do that again. So I'm going to keep working on the back here and setting everything up. And then I have to make the auto-killing floor underneath as well. And then I'll have to create like some hoppers and droppers to like and lift it upwards, lift the drops upwards into chests. But yeah, it's going pretty good, guys. I want to hide this as well, use some stairs along here. But that'll come at the end during the design process. So yeah, guys, I'm going to keep working on this and I will be back with you when it looks hopefully a lot better. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. So, quick disclaimer here. My partner, Kaleido, needed to have a rest. She wasn't feeling super well, so I went ahead and worked on the farm while she was asleep, and I sort of designed the room myself. I kind of got most things done here. The crusher is working, the like auto farm for the drops is working, but I'm going to talk you guys through what we're going to do here. So we're going to use an ice path to get here. So this leads all the way back to spawn, which I'll show you guys in a minute. And then once you come into here, there's going to be an enchanting table here. Boom. If you're standing here, the spawner should be active. The best place, though, is to, like, just AFK here or AFK here. Obviously, I'm going to remove this and place this one here. I might actually even add these into the build. Like, okay, so for example, let's do this. Say we just remove this, and there's that one. And we'll take this. Remove this one, and boom, cool. Now they're part of the build, but they're also not in the way. So you can AFK here, and the spawner will be active. You can be here, the spawner will be active, and I'm pretty sure here. But once you're on these two here, the spawner is no longer active, which is a little bit annoying, but, you know, like, it works. So it's funny because I actually intended on making the room stretch this way quite a lot, but I'm glad that I didn't do that in the end. So here we are. This is every single little thing. This is where the auto drops feed through. So unfortunately, it's only filling one side at a time. So it started off filling this side, and then it started prioritizing this side. So I did about an hour and a half here. So you can probably hear my voice sounds a little bit different. I actually was asleep for the last hour and a half. I had a nap. I wasn't feeling super well either. But I AFK'd here for about an hour and a half, and things have started to fill up. There's just a simple lava blade up here. I'll just show you guys. Let's go upstairs. So you can see on the top here that in here there is, oh, can I show you this? Yeah, I can. So the skeletons fall through, they come all the way up along here, and there's a lava blade literally quite there, right there, which I'll show you guys. Just here, the lava blade's just up here. The water and the lava meet in like an L shape, and then everything falls into here. So in order to do that, all we do is hit this one, and the ground floor falls away, and they can shoot you if you're not standing in a designated AFKing position. So when you let too many of them build up here, they'll often have a little like overflow here. That can be a little bit of a problem. Also, I've just realized that we could get rid of that, get rid of that, and that's a little bit prettier. So yeah, and you can hear that they're now dying, and this is filling up with items, which is awesome. Because having all of this bone meal is going to be really, really cool. Also, there's the new bone blocks in the game, which I'll probably be using some of these bones for. But yeah, that is working. So we can do this. And I'm not sure if something changed in the game where no more than like 25 mobs can be standing on a single block or something. But I've noticed that once we get a build up here for the crusher, they start killing each other off when they drop. So I'm guessing that that's a thing now. But anyway, if we just flick this one up, or we can leave it down, but I'm going to flick it up for the sake of this. We'll wait for one to fall here. Oh, I have to, if I stand in the actual spawning area, they will fall. Spawning, spawning, spawning. Actually, while we wait for it, I'll show you guys how everything works back here. So, in here, very, very simple. That's where the lever is. This runs down, gets inverted by this bit here, which causes the piston to stay extended. So when we flick it, this turns off and the piston comes back out. Boom. Super, super easy stuff. And now I set this up properly. So, oh, I did actually show you guys this. So yeah, basically the power here also affects this block here, which causes a loop that lasts, like, for whatever reason, just long enough to crush mobs down to 1 HP. So, we can go back into here. That's it. That's all the redstone we're going to use. Like, that's how easy it is now. Crushers used to make this giant, like, line of repeaters to get the clock timing right for the crushing. Now, we don't need that anymore. This works. Awesome. So, we got some of these guys here. I'm going to close it for aesthetic purposes. Hit the crush button. Get some crushing going. Open it back up. Now, we can either choose to punch them, but I just swipe them all with the sword, honestly. Boom. Breezy. Oh, and these guys, they fell down after the crushing. So, a little bit of a problem there. Power 2. Nice. So then all I need to do is work a little bit more storage into here. For example, I would like to remove this and this in the future. So we'll do that and that. Oh yeah, I dug the wrong way. I dug away from spawn. I didn't mean to though. So in the future, I'll put an ender chest right there. But for now, I'm just doing that. And it's quite possible that I could also, maybe down here, since the books are going along there, I could convert these blocks here into brewing stands, and we could bring over gunpowder, and we could brew ourselves some healing potions, as you can throw splash healing potions onto skeletons and damage them. So if you crush heaps of them at once, you can throw one on and it kills all of them. Although, personally, since you can just swipe them all now, you don't really need to use the healing potion method. I'm going to do this, just so that they go back to dying properly. And yeah, guys, the farm is, in all honesty, it's pretty much done. Like, that's sort of all we wanted. I might add a lever here that lets us just block off all spawning whatsoever. Or we could add a lever, say... We could add a lever here, or we could add a lever here. Something on one of these, or even just like right here, or here or something. And what it would do is we could flick it on, and if we go all the way up here... We could flick it on, and we could have redstone travel up to here and turn lights on here, thus disabling the spawner. But with this kind of spawner, it's not really necessary because, like, we already have the auto farming feature. So, we might not bother doing that. But yeah, guys, this is the entire spawner. This is what it's going to be like for the future. This is it. How great is it? I love it. We also need a place for an anvil. I was thinking that we could just put anvil, like, here, and here if we need to, because obviously you're going to be enchanting putting them here. That's why I wanted the place for the ender chest here, so you can easily transport enchants back from here over to the base. And I guess we could also, I guess if you bring a shulker box over, you can just put it in one of the corners here. We don't actually need a place for shulker boxes, but if we really, really need one, I'll build some little pedestals into the wall here or something, and then we can add our shulker boxes. I've done the badness here. Oh yeah, this lets us go down and place our bookcases in, which we need to finish up. We need to get all the bookcases done. And once that's done, this will be fully operational. It's awesome. I really, really like it. This is going to be a bit of work. This is going to be a fair bit of work, but I will do this off camera. Because what I'm going to do is I'll make the entire hallway look like nice. And then I'll put the ice in, so that basically we can sprint and jump. And it will, like, speed us up and we'll go really, really fast. But because I have to go and find some ice first with the Silk Touch pick, I won't be able to do that just yet. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much the entire farm. I was also thinking, side note, little bit extra here that we could do. I could remove this bit here, add a little room here, and I could get a game. Oh no, I could learn how to do it, or I could get a gamer to teach me how to make a... that's dangerous. How to make a auto farm where you basically just hold with the seeds and the wheat. And is it? Yeah. No, you use dispensers for the seeds, and you just hold with the bone meal or something, and we could do potatoes, which would be awesome, actually. That could be really, really handy for our food supplies. Alrighty, guys, that is gonna do it for today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed. This is something that I have never done a single video on, designing one farm. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you like the farm, or if you think there's anything that I should have changed or something I could have done differently or something you would have done differently, let me know in the comment section down below. Your feedback is really important to me, guys. And of course, if you did enjoy today's episode, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It really does help my channel out. If you are tweeting about this series, don't forget to use the hashtag EthanRSMP. And of course, our commenter of the day can be found right now. Thank you all for watching once again, and I will see you all next time.